Good morning.
Oh, for sure. Team Cash, are you ready?
I'm ready, yeah.
Team Bitcoin, are you ready?
Always.
Team Gold, are you ready?
Ready.
Team Card, are you ready?
Ready.
Right. 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go.
Thank you. Right, I'm going this way because I believe this is the way to a form of station. I've got some people following me now, so I'm going to start running because then I'll get an advantage. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Space Museum. Now basically I can't just go from A to B straight to Singapore and win the race. I've got a bunch of challenges that give me different points for doing different things. So let's go through those. Challenge number 1. As many forms of transport as possible. Challenge number 2, a space selfie. Challenge 4, visit as many countries as possible. Challenge 5, visit and interview a C-level person, which I think means somebody in a chief position for a company, but I'm not sure. Challenge 6 is to get as many people as possible supporting me on Twitter. So if you're watching this right now, please record a quick video yourself saying, "Hi, my name is," whatever your name is, "and I'm supporting Stu," and use the hashtag Team Cash. Challenge 7 is to eat a whole durian or durian or something, I'm not sure. I don't know what it is, but apparently it's a horrible, horrible fruit. Challenge 8 is to get as many views as possible on my vlogs. So again, if you're watching this, please make sure that you're sharing this on all of your social medias, such as the Twitter and the Facebook. Challenge 9 is to win the race. Now if I win the race I get a load of points. If I come second I get some points. If I come third I get less points, and so on, so on, so on. So I've got to try and come first to get the most amount of points. Now there is a 10th challenge which I don't know currently what it is. That's going to be a surprise somewhere on this journey. So but for now, on to the Space Selfie Challenge. So I've come to the Hong Kong Space Museum to have a look at some space things like this wall here. But that's all I'm going to see because apparently the museum is closed until April. This could be a sign of things to come. I'm afraid a selfie with that alien will have to suffice for now until I can work out something better. I mean, it's space related, I guess. With that mishap, I'm gonna go straight to the airport so I can get a flight to another country. I think the key to this one is getting out of Hong Kong as soon as possible. But I guess to do that, I need to find somewhere to withdraw some cash. Thank you Citibank for charging me 15 Hong Kong dollars to withdraw some money. I've withdrawn 2,000 Hong Kong dollars, which makes me seem extremely rich, but that actually only equates to about 185 pounds, or there or thereabouts. I'm hoping that'll be enough to catch a flight out of here, but we'll have to see. So on to the station, which I'm going to walk to, which is only around the corner, I think. Well, amusingly, I think I've just found the smallest McDonald's in the world. It's that little hut there. And it looks like there is just one individual working there. Oh dear. Oh my lord, look at all this change.
You're terrible.
There's a man.
Bye.
So I think this is transport number 2 if you don't count walking. I'm on the train. At the airport now, just going to try and find a place to catch a flight from that's a reasonable price. Bad news. Basically, it's not happening. Just been to that Hong Kong Express thing, and a flight to Siem Reap is 5,000 Hong Kong dollars in the other place, but I can't actually purchase a ticket at the cheaper airline. I have to buy it online. They won't let me do it in person, which is a bit weird. So I don't really know what to do. Well, there's an issue. I've hit my limits of what I can actually withdraw from my Monzo account whilst abroad, which is why I can't withdraw the amount to catch a flight or book a flight to Siem Reap with the other company, which is costing me 5,000 Hong Kong dollars. My limit, I think, is about 400 pounds. I don't know where the hell I am anymore. About 400 pounds, and I need to withdraw about 500. Seems like a lot. I'm going to try and work out a cheaper way of doing this. The problem here is that everywhere I'm speaking to, they're all saying, oh, you should book it online because you'll get the best discounts. So I'm at a bit of a disadvantage here, I think. Well, I had hoped the start of the race would be much smoother, but so far the Space Museum's been closed. I wasn't allowed, or the ozone bar wasn't open, and now I can't seem to get flights. So this is actually turning out to be much more difficult than I anticipated. Alright, cool. So what I've done is I've just basically maxed out the amount of money I can withdraw from my Monzo account. So that gives me a total of about 3,900 Hong Kong dollars left in cash now to spend on a flight. Now, I've just had a chat with a couple of people, and they've said that Air Asia, which is basically the am I in focus? I'm out of focus here. What's going on? Focus. That's better. Basically, I've had a chat with people from Air Asia, and they've said that they open at 3:30 and they do accept cash, I hope. So I'm going to have a chat with them at 3:30. It's now 1:30. And we'll just go from there, really. But it's looking like I might end up sleeping in the airport again, despite me saying I wasn't going to. How frustrating. I'm going to go into 7-Eleven, which is just over there, basically buy myself some food or drink or something just to nourish myself, and get rid of all this shrapnel that I got from the train, because there's a lot of shrapnel bits that I don't really know what they are. The only thing I can read in here is dried mangoes, so I might have to have dried mangoes. I have no idea what any of this is. I got myself some Bon Aqua. I got myself some M&M's, which I know what they are, which is good, and I got something called roller coaster, which to me suspiciously looks a lot like hula hoops, but we'll have to see. While I'm in the airport waiting for something to happen, such as a flight, I thought I would review the Jack and Jill roller coaster crisps, which appear to be some form of rip-off hula hoops. I've in fact eaten already half the bag, so I've made a firm mind up. Now, they are much thinner than regular hula hoops. As you can see there, it's a bit of a poor effort. And they don't have the same kind of crunch. I mean, I've always found that hula hoops nearly break your teeth. But these just melt in your mouth, which some people like, but not myself. Now, apparently these are smoked flavour. They don't really taste like smoke. They taste like air flavoured with a bit of seasoning.
You pay me 853.
Yeah, do you want to pay it all in one go or so? Okay, yeah.
Separate.
Yeah, no.
5,
5, 7, 8, 38 is it?
5, 3.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll do that. There we are.
This amount.
There's 1,000 there. What's that?
1,000.
Yeah, cool. There's 1,300 there. 1,003. Yeah.
You don't have the coin things that you
Oh
use.
yeah. Oh, sorry. It's a good idea.
You don't have to carry.
Well, I can give you 20. Yeah, that's. You are right. You are right.
That was a absolute debacle, but I've managed to book all of my flights for now and the next few days. I'm not going to tell you exactly where I've booked them for, because I want that as a surprise, but Mavis from Air Asia was very, very, very helpful. So tonight I'm flying to Malaysia and then flying directly back to Cambodia, because that was the cheapest way to do it. I booked a total of 4 flights with them and it cost me about £270, which is really, really good, and it means that I've only spent a bit of the budget, a lot less than what I anticipated I'd have to spend, especially after I was told that it's going to cost me £5,000 for just one flight. So I'm really, really happy with that. Mavis was fantastic, absolute legend, star. So I'm just sitting here now with this view, just chilling out. I might go and have a look around in a minute. I've just been doing a bit of research. Apparently it's better to use US dollars in Cambodia than the actual Cambodian currency, because I've realised that with the budget that I've got, it equates to 5 million real, I think, or it might even be 50 million real, which is the Cambodian currency. So that's just a bit mental. So I'm going to get some US dollars now from this place. So I'm finding that cash has an added health benefit, that I have to walk backwards and forwards from ATMs to get the correct amount to pay somebody to give me something else. And obviously I'm taking this money now over to get some US dollars for Cambodia, which is a bit weird. Of all the currencies that I thought I'd be using on this trip through Asia, US dollars was not one of them. So yeah. But I'm happy to see them again, because I've missed these. I've got $56 left in random sort of shrapnel and bizarre coins. I mean, have a look at this one, hold on. Have a look at this coin, wait. Look at this coin. It's wobbly. Can't really see it properly. There you are. It's like wobbly coin, which is quite cool. But yeah, I've got about $56 left, which seems like a lot, but actually that equates to about £5.60, so it's not very much at all. Let's see what I can buy for it.
Okay, thank you. Oh, actually, yeah, I will have a bag, yes, please, thank you.
50 cents for the petrol.
That should be fine, yeah?
49 and 60 cents.
49, 10, 2, 40. Hold on. That's 50 there. Keep the change. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Right then, let's have a look at some of the stuff I bought in the shop. First thing is this, which is some kind of pumpkin seaweed thing. So I'm gonna open this, so I'm gonna have a taste of this and see how it tastes. It smells alright. Oh. Oh. Well, that's basically dry cat food. Lovely. Okay. I bought. Oh. Oh, it's really horrible, actually. I bought some Naranja. Some Naranja. Which is basically orange juice, I think. So. Yep, that's orange juice. And lastly, I got some of these, which just says the word grape on the side, but doesn't look like grape. So, let's get into it. Have a taste. Oh, mini pack. It's a squidgy packet type thing. Okay, so what is it, like a jelly or something? I open the top, like that. Am I even supposed to eat this? It's kind of like a little jelly, look. Well, that's quite fun. Kind of like a sweet. Yeah, I quite like that. Very good. These are good. You can buy those. Those are nice. Right, what else did I buy? I bought some of these, which are basically garlic breads. Give that a go. I hope it's just a bit more normal now. Not the weirdness. Okay, there's no garlic on that at all. That's nice. A bit sweet. Got some sugar on it. But it's nice. Right then. Time to go catch a flight. I'm in Malaysia, which means that I've visited another country. I underestimated how long I'd have to wait for this flight. It's now 6 in the morning. I've been waiting since about 2 in the morning for my flight. I've had a total of about 0 sleep. And that brings the end of day 1 of the payments race. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully.